The law of demand. As price goes up, quantity demanded goes down. Ceteris paribus has been discussed previously. The supplier knows that if they raise the price, the quantity demanded, the number of items sold will go down. But how much? If the price raises 10%, will 1% of quantity be lost? Or will 60% of the quantity be used? This trade-off is the basis for all pricing decisions, and this trade-off is measured by elasticity. Elasticity is simply percentage change in quantity divided by percentage change in price. If the price is changed, how much will quantity change? Notice that price is driving the bus. Price changes, and that causes a change in quantity, not the other way around. Return to the chocolate chip cookie example. A chocolate chip cookie factory produces cookies by the thousands to supply to the market. The owners are considering market demand rather than individual demand, yet the law of demand still applies. As prices goes up, quantity demanded goes down. Ceteris paribus. The price of sugar to produce the cookies has skyrocketed, driving the total cost of production up by 10%. Should the company hold the price steady, absorbing the cost increase and accepting lower profit on each package of cookies sold? Or should the company increase the price to cover increased costs, recognizing that with the increased price, fewer cookies will sell? Elasticity can help us answer that question. This is not the first time the company has been faced with the price increase to cover increased costs. The last time the company increased price by 5%, quantity demanded dropped by 8%. This allows the company to calculate the elasticity of our cookies. Notice that elasticity is not a percentage. It is simply a number usually calculated to 1 or 2 decimal places. What does this 1.6 elasticity report? First, in this example, quantity is changing faster than price. This is concerning. Remember that the two are moving in opposite directions. So, quantity is going to drop faster than price increases. In fact, elasticity of 1.6 means that for each 1% increase in price, quantity is going to drop by 1.6%. The increased price on each unit will never make up for the drop in sales. Total revenue, price times quantity, will decrease. Back to the current dilemma. Sugar prices have skyrocketed, causing the total cost of production to increase by 10%. If the company raises cookie prices by 10% to compensate for the cost increase, how much will quantity drop? It is known from past experience that elasticity for the cookies is 1.6. To solve the equation, the unknown, percentage change in quantity needs to be determined. This is done by multiplying both sides of the equation by 10. Increasing the price by 10% means the quantity demanded will drop by 16%. In essence, the result is selling 16% fewer packages of cookies. Total revenue, price times quantity, will decrease. The increased price per unit will never make up for the drop in quantity sold. Elasticity of 1.6 means that for every 1% change in price, there is a 1.6% change in quantity. So a 10% change in price results in a 16% change in quantity. Thinking back to the original question, should the company increase the price of their cookies? From a revenue standpoint, the answer is no. But profit, what the company gets to keep on each package of cookies it sells, is a different question. Profit is total revenue minus total costs. Elasticity helps the company understand the revenue implications of a price change. The cost considerations related to this question will be studied in more detail in the discussion of production costs.